All right. Welcome to the Lavender Tone, episode 3, aka the Halloween special. As you can see, I'm joined by my co host here with a lot more hair than you're used to him seeing.
I
How's it
mean,
feel, AJ?
I don't think they've ever seen me with my bald head. I'll have to post that or
Oh,
something.
yeah, because you have your hat on.
Yeah. But yes, everybody that doesn't know, I'm very bald.
But you used to have luscious locks.
Yeah, I did. It was pretty great.
You had the ultimate scene kid hair.
hmm
And I am your host, Rory, here, to give you all your spooky feelings for the holiday. So, without further ado, are you ready to jump into it?
I am.
All right. Well, we're going to start off today with a correction about something I knew I was going to have to correct. I said last episode Galarian Yamask was coming to Pokemon Go, and I said, I think it's the first Galarian Pokemon in Pokemon Go. And I was very wrong. It is not the first Galarian Pokemon in Pokemon Go. So yeah, we'll start off by saying, "Oop,
Oops, is that what he said?
oops, sorry." I knew I was gonna get it wrong. I knew when I said it. I was like, I should just not say this.
Well,
So
we all make mistakes, right?
yeah. So now we're gonna go into our first piece of news, which I'd like you to guess what it is
Our first bit of
because
news.
it's a new Pikachu wearing hat.
What
Yeah!
hat is it now?
This is Ash's hat from Alola. It's
Don't know
the
what that
code is
looks like.
old. I mean, all of his hats kind of look the
Yeah.
same. Generally, there's usually a Pokeball or some type of symbol, something like that. Um, so yeah, that's that code is Ultra Pika, but instead of an I, it's a 1. But as always, throw the code down below.
Yeah.
So that one, like all the other hats, are until November 30th. So moving on. They've added 50 new orders to Pokemon Cafe Mix. And this one has Beware in it. And I love Beware. He's a
Nice.
giant teddy bear.
That
He's
kills you.
adorable. He hugs you until you die.
Yeah.
So he's adorable. Also, Mimikyu finally was released with the Halloween update, and I did recruit him. So I do have Mimikyu on my team now. He's one of my employees. So
Yeah,
uh,
everybody that doesn't follow the Instagram or like watch our if you do follow the Instagram but you don't watch our stories, like you have been very like prominent with I don't even think that's the right word, but like you've been steadily updating everybody on like what you've accomplished. So,
yeah. So yeah, I put Mimikyu in there. When I first started playing Cafe Mix, I was taking a lot of stuff for the story. So if you want to keep up with what I'm playing, Pokemon wise, I put it in there. Um, all right, well, off to Pokemon Go, which I've also played a little bit of finally again. They released, they teased Galarian Ponyta, and they released it since our last episode. I believe it was only in raids. That came alongside Galarian Surfetch. So you could evolve your Galarian, your Farfetch'd into Galarian Surfetch'd if you want. And yeah, I didn't get a Ponyta, unfortunately, but I do have a Galarian Farfetch'd. So
yeah. And for anybody that watches this, if you don't follow him, you should follow him. His name is Pokemon Energy, and that man has been catching everything.
yep, he's doing all the raids, everything, Darkrai raids. So yeah, definitely follow him on Instagram. They also announced, and this just came out today. I logged into Pokemon Go today, and I was like, "Oh, add this to the news." Animation Week 2020 was announced for Pokemon Go. It goes November 6th through the 12th. It's based on the Pokemon Journeys anime, so it's going to have like a bunch of Pokemon that like Ash and the other main character Go have. Um, and it's going to have like timed research relating to the show. And I know a lot of people are excited because Lugia is coming back to 5-star raids. So
Nice.
who doesn't love Lugia? And now we move on to everyone's favorite segment. You know what time it is. Another edition of Only Rory Cares About This Pokemon Masters Minute. This time a lot less news for Masters, so it might be a minute. The Ice and Fighting type egg event started with Shiny Lapras and Shiny Mankey. I'm just gonna say I don't like egg events very much in that game. they're not. I want Shiny Lapras just to have it, but the egg Pokemon, usually most of them are garbage, and it just like gets messy. You have like this egg, just not a fan of it.
For everybody that's watching, there are maybe hiccups in this video because Rory has no internet right now. And
I'm going off data.
Yeah, so there might just be hiccups in the video, but that's fine.
Yeah, if you see any weird jumps like the one you just saw, yeah. So the egg boxes are messy. I don't like it. The actual Eggmons that you get are messy. Like it's just like thrown into this box that's. You can only have one of each type of them, which just means the other two just sit in this box and do nothing. I just don't like it very much. It's kind of a system I hope they overhaul in the future. Yeah, game's not perfect. Another piece of news that came out this morning that I had to add in here was they did announce Lissa and Altaria as the next sync pair for the game. She's related to Wallace, the 8th gym leader from Ruby and Sapphire and the champion from Pokemon Emerald. She does have Altaria. The Altaria is going to be a Mega, so you can get Mega Altaria, and it will be a Dragon type striker. And that's going to start October 30th.
Nice.
If the translations are correct. They were on the Japanese Twitter. So if any of that's wrong, it's just because of translators. So now we move on to our big topic of discussion this week, which is I've been playing a whole bunch of the Crown Tundra.
Yeah.
I have, and it's been very fun. It focuses pretty much exclusively on legendary Pokemon, and every single legendary that's ever been in a Pokemon game is available in it. So far, here's my list of what I've caught. I've got Suicune, Cobalion, Virizion, Terrakion, Calyrex, Galarian, Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno, who are probably my favorites. I love them so much. And the music in those battles is really good. I've got Regirock, Regice, and Registeel. And then I've got the new Regieleki. So,
yeah.
I didn't know that I was going to kind of have to pick between them, but I went with Regieleki. So,
you have to pick between them?
Yeah, between the two new ones. So hopefully I know somebody that'll get a Regidrago, because I think Wolfman is, so I should be good, so I could get it in my Pokedex. But yeah, I went with Regieleki. I just like him a little bit more. I like them both, but the Dynamax adventures are super fun. So basically how it is you start out, you basically get a list of random Pokemon, and you just have to pick one, and then that's your Pokemon that you go into the Dynamax adventure with. So you go in, and then you fight. You've got like pathways that go, and you got to pick which pathway you want to go down to try to get to the Dynamax Pokemon at the end, which so far has always been a legendary, but I don't know if it's always a legendary, but so far it always has been. But the shiny odds for those legendaries are way lower than normal legendaries. I think 1 in 300 are shiny. And then if you have the shiny charm, it's 1 out of 100. So in order to get the shiny charm, you have to complete the Galarian Pokedex. So I kind of caught all these legendaries, the new ones, and then I was like, what am I going to do now? And I was like, well, I want to start shiny hunting the new legendaries. And I was like, But I really want my odds to be a 1 out of 100, not 1 out of 300. So I've started trying to complete the Galarian Pokedex now. So I'll update you on how that goes. But the Dynamax adventures are cool. So basically, you go in with the one rented Pokemon, and then each Dynamax Pokemon that you take down, you get to choose if you want that to be your Pokemon. And then it can replace the one that you took at the beginning, and you could use that going forward. So it's pretty cool to plan out. If you play online, which way you go depends on a vote. So like if 3 people want to go this way and 1 wants to go that way, you're going that way. So I haven't played a ton online, mostly because I played a lot of it today and I don't have internet today because it got knocked out at like 10 a.m. I couldn't work because I work from home right now. So I just played Pokemon all day, which is where I caught almost all of these legendaries was today. So it's been fun. I really love the new Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno.
Mm-hmm.
So, especially Articuno, but they're cool. I definitely recommend it. So, and now we're going to talk about a spoiler from the Crown Tundra. So if you don't want spoiled, you're going to want to jump to this time card. So we'll give that 3, 2, 1. Hope you're all gone because Calyrex has 2 horse Pokemon that it can ride. The new legendary Calyrex, they didn't show either of these 2 horse Pokemon before it came out. I didn't even know that these were a thing until yesterday. So you basically kind of have to make a choice on which one you want. Either Gastrier, I think I'm saying these right, or Spectrier. I chose the Ghost one because obviously. And, it's pretty cool. And the cool thing is it fuses with Calyrex. And so you basically have this item that you fuse the 2 together, and it either makes it into Ice Rider Calyrex or Shadow Rider Calyrex, depending on which horse you choose. But I hadn't seen either one of them before. They both look pretty cool. I don't like them as much as Calyrex or the new Galarian, birds, but they still look good. They're cool. It was nice having a surprise after having all of these new Pokemon told to us that they were coming by the Pokemon Company. It was cool that they kept something for a surprise.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't been super great at that for about 2 generations now. That was a big problem I had with Sun and Moon, was by the time I got to Sun and Moon, I had seen like all the new Pokemon because they were showing them off. So I like that they kind of kept something close to the chest on that one.
Nice.
So, yeah. So, end of spoilers here. So, welcome back, anybody that jumped ahead. We're going to jump into the last bit of news. It's not really news. Just that Vivid Voltage, the pre-releases, are coming out this Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
So by the next time you talk to us, or, hear from us, I should say, we'll have already opened some Vivid Voltage. We're going to open them on our Instagram on Saturday night. So we're going to break those open and see what we get. What card are you most excited for?
I honestly haven't looked at the set that much, but
I haven't looked at a bunch either.
But of course the Pikachu, and then I believe there's a Charizard promo in the
this one, Leon,
build
right?
in, yeah, with the build in battle deck.
Nice.
So it's a promo, so that'll be worth some money.
Nice. Okay. I really want the Alakazam. It looks super cool.
Yeah.
And the full art Alistair. Pokemon Energy pointed that out to me the other. I actually hadn't seen the full art Alistair, and I was like,
"Yep,
I'm gonna need that Alistair."
Yeah, full art and rainbow.
Yep. I'm gonna need both.
And then I feel like I'm missing something else. I don't know though. I think we're good here.
I mean, there's the Gigantamax Pikachu that everybody's all about. I think
that'll be the chase card.
The VMAX Aegislash, I think, is also up there. I saw that as, I think it was right under the Pikachu from what I was looking at. So I can't wait to open Vivid Voltage. I'm excited. I loved Champions Path. It was cool, but after opening so many of such a small set, I'm so tired of seeing all those cards.
Yeah.
I'm tired of seeing all those cards, and I'm tired of getting a holo every pack. Like,
Yeah.
it's cool, but the problem is, I mean, we both have like what 10 of each of those holos, so it kind of loses its luster after a certain point.
Mhm.
I'm kind of excited to get back to a normal pack.
Yeah. And this, I will say this though, this won't have as much value going on, like to sit on and invest on as like a set with the Charizard in it, but like this set is a good set in my opinion to invest on because people love Pikachu. So
yeah, no, I agree. I'm actually gonna start my unopened box collection. I've already got the acrylic case. I'm not honestly really doing it for investing. I'm just doing it because I like the way it looks when they're like on their little acrylic boxes.
Yeah.
So that's mostly what I'm doing it for, is to keep it sealed. I can't imagine ever selling it. So I just kind of like from here on out want to get one of each going forward. I don't know that I'll go back. Maybe I'll get Darkness Ablaze, Rebel Clash, and Sword and Shield base just so I can have all of them. But we'll see. I'm doing it for fun. It's not an investment. That's not what I'm into Pokemon for. Just for fun. So, but if you are in for investing, that's totally cool.
Yep.
No problem there. So that brings us to the last bit of trivia for AJ after we've ended in a stalemate after the past 3 times.
There's one thing I do want to talk about. And it's my one gripe for the week. Me being the angry old man that's yelling at the kids to get off his yard.
Is this related to Vivid Voltage?
No, it's related to the Pokemon community itself.
Oh, we got angry AJ here.
So if you don't remember when we were talking about all the incidents that have been going on in the Pokemon community right now, I said I did not want this hobby to go down the same road as what collecting shoes did. And if you remember, what video did I send you? It was a video of a shoe shop that is literally buying back Pokemon cards. Not just vintage Pokemon cards, like vintage and like a whole bunch of Champions Path. They're buying sports cards back and they're reselling them for a higher price. And that is exactly what I do not want. Please do not do that. Okay, that's my gripe.
Do you feel better?
Yeah.
Speaking of which, so I mean, I agree with you. I'm fine. Like I was talking to Frankie about it. So the shop near us, they actually have Marnie boxes in stock, but they're $10 more than usual. And I was telling him, I was like, because he was like, that's not cool. And I was like, no, I get it. I was like, $10 is like fine. You're a card shop. You're in a pandemic where you're trying to stay afloat.
Yep.
You don't have your I'm fine with a card shop selling you a box for $10 more than usual. That's fine. My issue becomes when people go to the store and buy 10 trainer boxes just for $50 and want to sell them for $150 on the internet.
Yeah.
That's what I have a problem with. Not a card shop making a profit. You know, you got to do what you got to do. I saw Hidden Fates, the other card shop near me, and I like both of these card shops. They've both been good to me.
Yeah.
I mean, the Hidden Fates ETB, it's been sold out ever since they put it up. But I mean, it's like $100, which is like, I get it. Like,
but there is a lot of value in Hidden Fates, so there is that. But like, the biggest thing is like 9 times out of 10, the person running the card shop isn't a scumbag, and they're just gonna up it $10. Like, The problem becomes like when they're selling like a Marnie box for like 80, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I saw the Marnie box. I was like, that's fine.
Yeah.
And they also had to go along with the Marnie box that was marked up. They did have the Hatterene boxes in that they didn't mark up at all. They were regular price.
What is the regular price for that?
20.
Yeah, my shop has it for 25, and I'm thinking about going back and getting it. So
yeah, they have them here, but they're only 20. But honestly, I know I say this, but I think I'm really done with Champions Pass. Other than when the next box comes out in what's that, mid or late November.
Yeah.
When that one comes out and I go to pick that up, I'll probably get a couple boxes then. But then I think I'm done. Unless I just happen to find them at Target. I'm not going to seek them out anymore.
Yeah.
I had my fun with Champions Pass. I didn't get the Charizard, but you did. So, like, as a channel, we're good. Like, we got it. We got, like, obviously, I want to open a Charizard too. But, like, the fact that one of us has it, I'm good. Yeah. Like, so I'm excited for Vivid Voltage. But cool. All right, now we're off. You can't delay it anymore, AJ.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
You've given the people a loss. You've given the people a win, and then you gave them a tie. So this time, I have put together 5 questions so that there cannot be a tie. And before this, AJ asked me, "What if I get 2.5?" Well, that's impossible. But even if he got 2.5, I have a tiebreaker question that didn't quite make the list. So no matter what, this ends today.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
First question, AJ. Which Pokemon has the highest base speed stat of all Pokemon? I don't know why I said Pokemon, so weird. I said Pokemon the first time I said it. I say Pokemon, not Pokemon. Highest base stat of all Pokemon. Is it A, Deoxys, B, Regieleki, C, Mega Rayquaza, or D, Noivern? Is that A, Deoxys, speed form obviously, B, Regieleki, C, Mega Rayquaza, or D, Noivern?
I'm gonna say Deoxys. Is that how you say his name? Yeah.
So AJ, you were really close to being right because Deoxys speed form was the fastest Pokemon until Regieleki came out in the new DLC. It has a base 200 speed. So it is now the fastest Pokemon in existence. Nice try, though. You were close. If this were like 4 days ago, you would have been right. But you don't get a half point for that. I'm sorry.
I knew you were doing something weird there. I knew it. It was either gonna be that or it was gonna be that one.
Well, I tricked you.
Yeah.
It's Halloween. That was not a trick. All right, that was not a treat. That was a trick. So, just keep that in mind. It is Halloween. Question 2. Every single gym leader that specializes in the steel type has which Pokemon on their team? Is it A, Steelix? Is it B, Magnemite? Is it C, Skarmory? Or is it D, Scizor? So that's A, Steelix, B, Magnemite, C, Skarmory, D, Scizor.
I honestly have no idea. Magnemite?
AJ? You're off to a bad start because the answer is A, Steelix.
Well, I've lost now. Haven't I?
Nope.
Oh, I can still get the last
There's
3.
5 questions, buddy.
Yeah.
You just have to run the table.
Okay.
So that question You could have, if you knew Jasmine, the first type Steel gym leader. She only has 2 Pokemon, which is Steelix and Magnemite. So if you knew that, you had a 50-50 shot. You just picked the wrong 50. So, third question. In the Pokemon anime, and this is from the original anime, so you have a chance.
No, I don't.
You have a chance. Ash traded his Butterfree away for less than 1 episode for which Pokemon? Is it A, Raticate, B, Primate, C, Nidoran, or D, Bellsprout? Is it A, Raticate, B, Primate, C, Nidoran, D, Bellsprout?
I don't know. Bellsprout?
Yep. Has AJ carried on the flame here?
No.
Is he able to continue? He's going to continue no matter what, because I have 2 more questions. But the answer is A, Raticate.
Why?
He traded it away to this dude on the SSN, and then he immediately felt bad and missed Butterfree and traded back for it. But because it took him so long, they went down with the sinking ship when it sank. So now for the last 2, to see if you can redeem yourself a little bit. There has been a legendary Pokemon for every single type except 1. What is that type? Is it A, Dark, B, Fairy, C, Steel, or D, Bug? Is it Dark, Fairy, Steel, or Bug?
Fairy?
Is that your final answer?
I guess, yeah.
The answer, AJ, is D, Bug. There are no Bug-type legendary Pokemon.
Well, oh well.
So, you got 1 more question to redeem yourself. This would have been the tiebreaker. So, and this one is pretty easy. I'm hoping you know the answer to this one. I'm sure a lot of people. I wanted to give you an easy one for the tiebreaker, just in case you made it this far. So, what was the first Johto Pokemon seen in the Pokemon anime? This is from the original series. This wasn't even when Johto was a thing.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. I don't know the whole like different area things.
Johto is Gold and Silver. So this would be the second series. So
I played
Red and Blue.
Yeah, that's all I played.
Gold and Silver came second. This was a Pokemon from those games that appeared in the first series of Pokemon. So this would cover Red and Blue. What was the first Johto Pokemon seen in the Pokemon anime? Is it A, Togepi, B, Ho-Oh, C, Lugia, or D, Celebi? Is it A, Togepi, B, Ho-Oh, C, Lugia, or D, Celebi?
I don't know. I will go with A.
Togepi?
Yeah.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
AJ? The answer is not Togepi.
I don't know.
I will say, it's another one that you came close, because Togepi was the second. And also premiered in the original season of Pokemon. But one of these Pokemon was in the very first episode of Pokemon.
Celebi?
It was Ho-Oh.
What?
Ash saw Ho-Oh flying into the distance with a rainbow behind it before any of the other Pokemon were seen, other than I think Pikachu, Spearow, and the starters. Yeah, in the very first episode of Pokemon, he sees Ho-Oh go by and he aims his Pokedex at it, and the Pokedex is like, bruh, I don't know what that is. Sorry. So, and then it didn't show up until the next generation. So.
Wow.
Although Ash did look at this rock thing. Like it was like a stone slab that had Articuno, Moltres, Zapdos, and Arcanine on it. Because Arcanine was originally going to be a legendary Pokemon, and its Pokedex, its name is even the legendary Pokemon. But he pointed to Moltres, or actually, I think he might have even pointed to Art. He pointed to one of the birds and was like, "That was it." But that wasn't it, Ash. That wasn't it. So you didn't do it. That was a trick, not a treat. That was a trick for AJ.
Yeah.
But that's all I got here. That's it. You got any closing remarks, AJ? Anything you want to say?
Stay safe during Halloween and don't be stupid.
Yes. Stay safe during Halloween. If you're gonna go out, wear a mask under or over your other mask. Just make sure you got a mask on.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, be safe. If you're not going out, we will be live streaming the Vivid Voltage opening. It is on Halloween night, October 31st. So if you don't follow us on Instagram, you can head on over there. That'll also be down there. And yeah, if you want to come hang out and watch us open some Vivid Voltage, it'll be fun. Maybe we'll get the big one. Maybe AJ will pull a Gigantamax Pikachu and he'll have 2 chase cards from the last 2 sets.
I doubt it.
So I don't doubt it.
Yeah.
Now with your luck. So, well, everybody, I think that's it. You got it. I think we're all good here. Yeah. All right, everybody. Well, I hope you enjoyed your spooky season. I know I did. Next year, hopefully, we can get out and about during it. But anyways, I hope you watch some good scary movies and eat some candy. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
See ya.